For much of the last decade, constant connectivity was treated as a defining feature of modern technology. Devices were designed to stay online at all times, syncing data continuously, streaming content, updating in the background, and relying heavily on cloud services. Being always connected was framed as progress, while offline functionality was treated as a limitation. Today, that assumption is quietly changing. Across the US tech market, devices are being designed with less dependence on constant connectivity, and this shift reflects how real-world usage, costs, and expectations have evolved. Always connected devices made sense during a period of rapid cloud expansion. Faster networks, widespread Wi-Fi, and affordable data plans encouraged manufacturers to assume that internet access would always be available. Storage moved to the cloud, processing shifted to remote servers, and devices became simpler by offloading work elsewhere. Over time, however, the weaknesses of this model became impossible to ignore. One of the biggest reasons for the move away from always connected design is reliability. In theory, constant connectivity sounds seamless. In reality, networks are inconsistent. Dead zones, congested mobile networks, unstable Wi-Fi, and throttled data are common experiences. Devices that rely too heavily on being online degrade quickly when connectivity drops. US consumers increasingly value devices that continue to work smoothly regardless of network conditions. Offline capability is no longer a backup feature. It is becoming a core expectation. Cost pressure has also played a major role. Always connected devices often come with ongoing expenses. Data plans, subscriptions, and service fees accumulate over time. For households with multiple gadgets, these recurring costs can feel excessive. Devices that function well without constant connectivity feel more predictable and affordable. The shift toward offline-capable design aligns with growing resistance to perpetual digital fees. Privacy concerns are another powerful driver. Always connected devices continuously transmit data, sync activity, and communicate with external services. As awareness around data collection and tracking has grown, many users have become uncomfortable with devices that are constantly communicating. Devices that rely more on local processing and storage feel more private and more controlled. Reduced connectivity often means reduced exposure. Battery life expectations have also influenced this trend. Maintaining constant network connections consumes power, even when devices are idle. Background syncing, network polling, and cloud communication drain batteries quietly. As users prioritize longer battery life and fewer charging cycles, devices that limit unnecessary connectivity gain appeal. Offline-first designs naturally conserve energy and deliver more consistent endurance. Another factor is the changing role of devices in daily life. Gadgets are increasingly viewed as tools rather than portals. Users want devices that perform specific tasks reliably without constantly demanding attention. Always connected designs often introduce background activity, notifications, and interruptions. Devices that operate independently feel calmer and more focused, aligning with a broader push toward digital restraint. Storage preferences have contributed to this shift as well. Cloud storage was once promoted as a full replacement for local storage. In practice, heavy cloud dependence introduced latency, access issues, and uncertainty around long-term availability. Many users prefer keeping important files stored directly on their devices, accessible anytime without an internet connection. Designing devices around local storage reduces the need for constant connectivity. Performance consistency is another important consideration. Cloud-dependent features can behave unpredictably based on network quality. Delays, lag, and inconsistent responsiveness hurt user experience. Devices that process tasks locally deliver more stable and predictable performance. As hardware has become more capable, the need to rely on remote resources for everyday functions has declined. The rise of specialized gadgets has reinforced this trend. Handheld gaming devices, cameras, portable audio gear, and productivity tools are often designed to function fully offline. These products are used in environments where connectivity is unreliable or unnecessary. Their popularity demonstrates that constant connectivity is not a universal requirement for a great user experience. Enterprise and professional users have also pushed back against always connected assumptions. In business environments, Devices must function during travel, in secure locations, or in facilities with restricted networks. U.S. tech firms serving these customers are increasingly designing products that remain fully functional without persistent connections, reducing operational risk. Security considerations matter as well. Always connected devices expand the attack surface. Continuous network exposure increases vulnerability to breaches and exploits. Devices that limit connectivity reduce exposure by default. While security can be managed in connected systems, minimizing unnecessary connections simplifies protection. User control is another key factor. Always connected devices often update automatically, change behavior remotely, or enforce cloud-based restrictions. This can frustrate users who want stability and predictability. Devices designed to work offline give users more control over when updates occur and how features behave, reinforcing a sense of ownership. Regulatory and compliance pressures also influence design choices. Data handling and transmission rules are becoming more complex. Devices that rely less on constant data exchange simplify compliance. Offline-capable products reduce the need to manage continuous data flows across regions. This shift does not mean connectivity is disappearing. Connectivity still matters for updates, syncing, and optional features. What has changed is the assumption that connectivity must be constant. Modern devices are increasingly designed to function fully on their own, with connectivity acting as an enhancement rather than a requirement. The move away from always connected devices reflects a maturing tech market. Early innovation focused on pushing possibilities. Today's market rewards reliability and restraint. Devices that work anywhere, anytime, even without a signal, feel more dependable. That dependability builds trust. User feedback has reinforced this direction. Complaints about forced online features, disabled functionality without accounts, or devices becoming unusable during outages have accumulated. Tech firms are responding by quietly rethinking connectivity as optional rather than mandatory. As hardware continues to improve, the need for constant connectivity naturally declines. Devices can handle more tasks locally with speed and efficiency, making offline-first design practical instead of limiting. In the end, U.S. tech firms are recognizing that connectivity should serve the user, not control the device. Always connected designs made sense in a specific era. Today's environment demands flexibility. Devices that work well offline feel more resilient, more private, and more reliable. And in a market shaped by longer ownership, cost awareness, and trust, those qualities matter more than ever.